Hey guys, it's GoldenSteelTV here. It's been a while since I last did a gaming video. I had to deal with a lot of stuff back home, but everything is resolved now. I'm back for a gaming video. But there's copyrighted music, but there may be copyrighted music playing in the background, so I might replace it with different music instead. So but regardless, I'll just go on with what I'm gonna do, which is doing a gaming video for you guys. Okay, this one's a little different because I'm playing GTA San Andreas, and I'm playing the remastered version of the game that was released for the PS2, the Xbox 360, and yeah. I'll have to put I'll have to put 009 sound system music over the copyrighted music to avoid getting in trouble with the YouTube copyright Nazis. Because nowadays I can't. It's becoming very difficult to use copyrighted music for particular videos. But okay, we're gonna cruise around Los Santos, and that's the premise of the video that we're gonna do today. Okay, let's get to sports. The NBA playoffs have started, but after several games, it stopped briefly when players decided to sit out the games to protest Jacob Blake's near fatal shooting, and it happened in Kenosha, Wisconsin. And say what you want about him, but apparently a cell phone video captured police shooting at him, and it left him paralyzed from the waist down. And because of the stuff going on around the country since late May of this year, a lot of people were outraged at the incident and decided to protest it, and that applied to NBA players as well. Hence why they decided to protest instead of playing. But the good news is they've decided to resume this season and actually play, which is good, because in my opinion, they should finish out the season, because that's the whole point of the NBA restart. Finish where they left off and celebrate the winning. But at the same time, they could still use their voices for change, you know. But now let's get to the actual games before the second stoppage. The Mavs versus Clippers series has been probably the most interesting playoff series so far in the first round. It involves Luka Doncic in his first ever playoff appearance, and versus Kawhi Leonard and Paul George in their first playoff series together. While Luka and Kawhi were excellent in the playoff series between the Clippers and Mavs, Paul George, on the other hand, has been a shitty player, and as a result of his shitty play, he's been anointed the nickname by Charles Barkley, Playoff P, which sounds degrading, because here's this guy that was very good in the regular season, but has been terrible in the playoffs. And yeah, but in the game the day before, but in game 5 the day before the stoppage, he was able to bounce back and play like the Paul George he is. And but let's not forget the best moment from the playoff series, which was, of course, Luka's game winner over the Clippers in overtime in Game 4. I actually saw it live on ABC, which is where it aired, and I couldn't believe what I saw when that happened. It was like the best thing ever, you know? Okay, Blazers versus Lakers. Coming into the playoffs, the Blazers were fighting for the 8th spot. The Spurs were missed the playoffs for the first time in 22 years. The Suns, despite having an undefeated streak in the bubble, did not make the playoffs due to bad luck. Kings didn't make the playoffs as usual because, you know, they're terrible. And the Pelicans missed out, and so it was down to the Grizzlies and the Blazers in the play-in games that they had to determine who would go to the playoffs. Oh damn, the car is about to explode. I gotta get out. But I'm okay now. I just got out of the car. I'm now unhurt, but I'm okay now. I survived. All right. In the play-in game, the Blazers won their chance to get to the playoffs, thus eliminating the Grizzlies from playoff contention. It was also in that game where a Blazers center, Yusuf Nurkic, I hope I pronounced it right, played right after receiving the news that his grandmother back in Bosnia passed, where he came from, passed away from COVID-19, and he decided to play the game for her, and he had a great performance in that game, which was all for his grandmother. And I'm really glad that guy played out for his grandmother, who's in a better place now, I hope. Alright. The Lakers versus Blazers started off with the Blazers winning and KCP and Danny Green missing the shots. But in that series, however, the Blazers have fallen off, and it looks like the Lakers are gonna advance to the second round as of this video, and that's how it's gonna go if they keep their 3-1 lead. Interestingly, LeBron hasn't been the first round exit in his entire career. Every time he got to the playoffs, he was able to advance to the next round instead of being the first round exit. Alright. There have been teams that have already been eliminated from the playoffs, including the Pacers, who would fire their coach a few days later when they lost 4 straight games to the Miami Heat. And there was and before that, one of their players, TJ Warren, had a breakout period in the bubble and the seeding games before the playoffs. But that didn't help the Pacers, as they were a first round exit when they lost 4 straight games to the Heat. The other team that just got eliminated are the Brooklyn Nets, because they're still because it's the Nets still being the Nets. And they got eliminated by the Toronto Raptors, who will also face the Boston Celtics in the second round. The Celtics also defeated the Sixers in 4 straight games, thereby eliminating them from the first round. The next day after the Sixers got eliminated, they fired their coach, Brett Brown, after 7 years with the team. A lot of people wanted him fired, and they got their wish when he did get fired, when he did lose his job. And it's needless to say, the process that Joel Embiid thought was going well was already failing. Ben Simmons hasn't been healthy and still hasn't been able to shoot, and both Simmons and Embiid have been wrought with injuries that have plagued the team, and they've always been eliminated from the playoffs and never advanced past the second round. And that's how the process is already starting to crumble. Alright, we also got Nuggets versus the the Jazz. Alright, and that's how the playoffs are going now. We'll talk more about the playoffs as it continues to progress. Okay, what about the Eastern Conference? The Magic are being close to being eliminated as of this video, being defeated by the Milwaukee Bucks. And that's it. If the Bucks win the series, they will face the Miami Heat in the second round. Okay, now onto football. The NFL season is about to start in just 2 weeks from now, but there are still concerns about the coronavirus, and that's one big question if they could carry on with it, despite the risks and concerns about the coronavirus. I'm trying to shoot at the ballast. Oh, now I'm risking and sacrificing my life for nothing. I don't know how to shoot. And this is how I ended up being. I'm dead, man. Okay, now I'm alive and got revived. But I lost my weapon, so I have to recover them. Okay, I played GTA San Andreas before. I first played it on my older phone back in the summer of 2017, and it helped me get through my high school years as time went on. Even now, after I graduated and now I'm heading into college, the remastered version should help me get through college. Alright. I'm trying to kill the ballast to get my revenge. Revenge is sweeter than anything else I know. I gotta kill them before they kill me. Alright, let's try to get the pistol. Alright, we got the money. Let's go. Alright, and in other news, Errol Thomas has been cut from the Ravens after an incident in which he punched a teammate during practice. And he's also been involved in other off the field issues earlier this off season. And I won't describe them in detail, but things are getting crazy for him over the off season, and people are already started to call him the second Antonio Brown. Cause if you don't know the Antonio Brown story, well, to sum it up short, last year he left the Steelers on bad terms and got traded to the Raiders and basically ended up having to be with the Raiders, but not even a couple of months later he injured his foot in a cryotherapy session, refused to wear a new helmet by instead trying to get the NFL to let him wear his old helmet, which they didn't let him wear his old helmet, and he also clashed with the front office, and that got him cut from the Raiders, and he signed with the Patriots, but not long after, sexual harassment allegations rolled in, and he was cut from the Patriots, and currently no teams have signed him. And just recently, he just got hit with a 8-game suspension, which will apply if he ever signs with another team. So that's basically the whole Antonio Brown story to tell you guys, to sum it up. I did get to talk about it last year when all that happened, but it doesn't matter now cause it's in the past. We just gotta leave it at that. Alright, oh damn, I gotta run now. I was trying to get the pistol, but damn. I don't know how to keep her in my target. I just don't know how to. Since I'm new to this the remastered version of GTA San Andreas on the PS4 rather than the PS2, I'm pretty much back to where I started. And instead of having to use my fingers to do anything like drive a car, shoot, or anything, I just have to start learning how to do all that shit correctly, because that's what I'm gonna have to do to get used to playing the GTA San Andreas on the on the console, not the phone. Alright, we're in the house now. Looking for weapons. There isn't any here, but there is a spray can up in my bedroom. The character that I'm using, and will always use him in all GTA San Andreas videos in the future, is Carl Johnson, aka CJ. And that guy that I'm talking about has a white tank top, blue jeans, and an afro and beard. That's what he looks like. Alright. I'm almost close to dying, but I just gotta have to prevent myself from dying again. Because if I die again, I screwed up. Alright, I only found the money, nothing else. Alright, I'm trying to find some ballers to kill. Alright. I see them right there. Now police are after me. Alright, I just drove off my car into a completely dry river. Alright. And of course, the rest of the map, all the map except for Los Santos are locked, meaning that I have to play a lot of missions to unlock basically everything. Right. Alright, the man's about to beat me up. Alright. And now there are police coming after me for killing a guy with a baseball bat. Well, I didn't use that weapon to kill him, but I just crushed him to death with my car. And that was where I got my baseball bat from. Okay. Okay. I might make a fatal mistake if I decide to kill someone that has a gun. Alright. The radio stations I play in this game are KDST, which is a classic rock station, and it's also my favorite. Other stations I like to play are Master Sounds 98.3, which plays soul and funk, and songs that have been sampled in rap. And the other one I like to listen to is KJ West, which plays reggae. Alright. I might make a fatal mistake if I decide to kill someone that has a gun. Alright. I'm beating up a ball out with my baseball bat. Alright, he's dead. He's dead. Alright. Find someone else. Alright, damn it. I made it. And I made a fatal mistake. I'm about to end up in the hospital again, losing pretty much everything. Not my money, but all my weapons. Literally. And now I'm gonna have to regret what I did. Because of that. Okay, I just got into college, and, just to let you know, if my videos get delayed, like such as, let's say I make a gaming video, but it gets delayed for a little bit, it's because I'm busy with college, because, you know, of all the shit I have to do for my classes and everything. But, I'll try to upload my videos on schedule, and I'll try to do everything I can to finish everything before all the shit gets kicks in. And I promise that I'll try to bring in more videos, even if that means having to sacrifice what I'm focusing on to make you guys happy, you know? Okay, I got my Uzi gun. Right. But still, I love making YouTube videos, and I love all the support that I'm getting from all my subscribers, my viewers, for continuing to support me through all the times I've been through. But now that college is here, I just gotta have to face it and just be ready for any delays that could occur due to college. But believe me, I'll try to get everything done and get everything uploaded on schedule. The short film I'm doing has been delayed due to family, college, and other issues that I've been dealing with, but as of now, it's 75% done, and I should get it uploaded around early September or so, if all goes to plan, or earlier if everything is done much earlier than that. Okay, we're back inside the house, and there's the picture of a cute little kitty cat. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.